What's going on, guys? E-Bibs here, Mr. Remote Life. So, I don't know about you guys. Have you ever, like, just hype something up to be something so well and so great? And then, take for instance, like a restaurant. You invite your friends out to a restaurant, say, man, this spot is so dope. I want you gotta make sure you check it out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with you. And we're gonna break bread together because I had such a great experience with it. This happens to be the case with my Infiniti. So, in the previous video, you guys saw me ranting and going on about how much value and bang for the buck for the luxury and this and that and the other. Hyping it up. Big fellas, all that, this and that and the other. It's like riding on the cloud down the highway, this and that and the other. Got the towing capacity, got this and that and the other, all the standard features, all the options, this, that, blah, 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 boom, boom. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Okay, so why you gotta do me like that, Infiniti? So, headlight goes out. I'm leaving the gym. It's dark. I don't have my fog lights on, so I'm only seeing like half the road because it comes with the Xeon HID headlight. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I know Xeons, the bulbs usually last forever. Well, I was like, well, my bulb can't be out. I jump out, look, the bulb is out. But it's not the bulb. It's the ballast. The ballast is a part. And if I have one right here. This is a ballast. So this part here, it plugs power in and your bulb plugs in here. So this right here, this little part powers your Xeon headlights. So anytime you see like an aftermarket kit, it's always going to come with a ballast. And that's what goes wrong when those go out. It's typically the ballast. Okay, I'm figuring that's what it is. So I do me. I take my stuff over to Infiniti. Hey, headlights out. Tell me if it's tell me what's going on. If I need to do what woo. And just let me know what the cost is before you replace it, because this is a luxury vehicle. So with luxury vehicles come luxury costs. Mr. Bibbs, it's gonna be $870 for this. To replace this, $870. Really, Infiniti? Really? I mean, I get it. You gotta take the fender liner out to get to the headlight, but my God, $870 for a part to get replaced. So, the headlight, let me tell you about the headlights. There's actually a switch on the dash that you can raise the headlights, go up and down. So if you've ever seen this, if you've seen this switch right here inside of the Infiniti, that's what this is for. This is to basically raise the level up and down of the beam of your headlight. So if these headlights can do that, I can imagine what the cost is to replace a headlight if the ballast is $870. Needless to say, thanks to the internet, 56 bucks. Yeah. So that is $821 in savings, and all you got to do is do it yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna do it myself, and I'm gonna bring you along, let you see how easy it is. So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna spare you guys the time, and we're just gonna zoom through this hole, put the jack on, and taking the spare tire or taking the tire off, and we're gonna shoot right onto this. So we got the jack stands in place, got the jack up. Finally broke all those lugs. So let's go. quick side note here. So you necessarily don't have to do all of this to actually change this out. What you could do is bend the fender liner and get your hand up in there and do what you need to do. But in my case, my fender liner is busted. If I can find the picture of what actually hit my car on I-77 here in Charlotte that busted my fender liner, it'll be right here. If not, whatever. So I actually have a hole, and this is what my service advisor actually told me that he believes is the cause of my light going out, which is water's just getting up in there and basically messed up my ballast. And instead of me coughing up $875 to do it, to fix it, I can do this myself. So as you can see, it's very easy. All you do is remove all these screws and tabs, take this whole fender liner out. I actually have another fender liner that I ordered, and it's actually gonna be here tomorrow. So I am actually going in the office tomorrow, so I cannot necessarily do all of this in one day because I don't have the time, the free time to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix the headlight, get that working, and then just slap the fender liner in here tomorrow and then throw the tire back on. So we'll just leave this up on the jack stand all night and be good to go. So can see, but that is a puddle of water that is spilling out of this ballast. Look at that. So water was the culprit, and yeah, water was the culprit of taking this ballast straight out of there. So really what happened was water splashed straight up because we had a bad rainstorm. Water splashed straight up, went straight up into here, soaked this ballast, and shorted it out. So there we have it, folks. Alright, so if you ever wonder what the inside of these things look like, get some good light right here. Focus. Come on, there you go. Yeah, this thing was filled with water. You can see completely soaked still. So it was filled with water. You can actually see some water in there. That's definitely a problem, and it's definitely toast. But we were able to take it apart. And funny thing is, this thing has like some. You definitely need a ring. But that's supposed to stop water from penetrating in this thing. But it has like a little tab up in there that's really stopping this from coming out. So that's what led to the whole let's redo this thing. Yeah, there she is. Look at that. Put and drop it. Woo. Alright. So let's pause. Be back, guys. Alright guys, we are on day 2. I actually had to stop last night because I got as far as I could without the new fender. But the new fender liner is in, and it's actually in, it's a new one. But we got As you can see, we got the headlights in, headlight ballast in, and then this new fender liner actually is in better shape because like they riveted the thing here. Thought I was gonna have to reuse the old one, and this plate's even better. So, and it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $30. Thanks Nissan. So I can trash this piece. Broke. And
sorry, Daddy.
we got the little man out here helping. So
Mommy.
he got no rain boots and no rain. Alright, let's get this thing in and get this truck back on the road.
Mommy.
Alright, so here's the dilemma. This piece here, it basically the ballast cable wraps around this and this piece slides forward. I'll change this ballast out. Ballast works. I've already tested it. I cranked the car up. Now the issue is trying to get this to slide backwards, back in place. And this is taking forever. So once we figure out how to do that, we would actually have a great day. So anyway, the ballast works. This is the piece that hooks onto the bulb. And I have that loose just so I can move this cable around. As you can tell, it's all connected. This whole silver cord cable. It's a flat cable that looks like this. This is basically a new one. I just disassembled the old one. And now we're just trying to put the light back together. So, back to it. Okay, so we have our new ballast in. We're all cabled up. That little latch piece, I got it to where I could get it, and then I gave up. F it. It's inside, so I made sure I had the nice little grommet here to seal this thing really good, and tighten this down really well. So I don't really know what the latch is for, but if you are doing this job, do not unlatch that, because outside of taking this whole bumper housing and front end apart just to get the headlight out, that's the only way I can imagine being able to get enough leverage on that latch to slide it back, because literally it slides back and you have to clip it on this little internal clip, and it's impossible to do inside the housing. So you would basically need to take the whole headlight out, and that's outside the scope of this project. So we left it as is. It's open, but it wasn't really doing anything because, as you can see, it still had water inside the housing. So, and that's what it closed. So whatever. Now let's test our lights, make sure we're working. Headlight is working, but we have an issue. This marker light is not working on this side. Oh, we tapped it and it came on. Look at that. See? Look at it. Look at your boy. Man got the fog lights beaming. That was weird. We're back in service though, and we saved ourselves $820. All right, we are all back together with our new fender liner, and that was a beast. But we got it done. All right, all in all, that was a cost savings of $821. Just because we took control and did it ourselves. And remember, it's about that remote life. Take control of your life. Use your remote. You control your life. Get things done. We out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Link in the description below. Till next time, guys, we out of here. Peace.